Welcome to today's City Club of Cleveland Forum. My name is Ralph Delarada, and I have the wonderful pleasure of being the president of the City Club this year. The City Club was established in October of 1912, and since that time it has served as one of the nation's premier public podiums for civic dialogue, covering the important topics of our time. We draw our guest speakers from a variety of fields and backgrounds, providing a national forum of free speech. These speakers, who are rich in experience and knowledge, are here primarily to spur discussion and learning amongst the citizens of Cleveland, as well as to our greater national audience. It is a true honor for me today to welcome such a well-known and distinguished guest to the City Club. Our speaker is Reverend Dr. Otis Moss, Jr., who serves as pastor for the Olivet Institutional Baptist Church congregation right here in Cleveland, Ohio. Reverend Moss has been with his congregation since 1975, but his influential career has been touching lives over a much longer period of time. He first became a pastor in 1954, and from that time he has become a widely recognized international leader in civil and human rights advocacy and social justice. Reverend Moss had the great privilege of being a staff member for Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr., and as a result became a good friend with the late Dr. King. As a matter of fact, Dr. King even performed the wedding ceremony for Reverend and Mrs. Moss. Reverend Moss has served as pastor of Mount Olive Baptist Church in LaGrange, Georgia, Providence Baptist Church in Atlanta, Georgia, Mount Zion Baptist Church in Laughlin, Ohio, and Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta, where he co-pastored with Dr. King, before coming to Olivet Institutional Baptist Church in Cleveland. The Reverend's work has extended far beyond the United States. His international experience has involved trips to Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan, South Africa, and the Middle East. In fact, he was the special guest of former President Bill Clinton at the peace treaty signing between Israel and Jordan in 1994. His relationships also extend to former President Jimmy Carter, whom he advised at Camp David. Reverend Moss has been the revered recipient of countless awards and honors. Some of these include the Role Model of the Year Award from the National Institute for Responsible Fatherhood and Family Development, the Leadership Award from the Cleveland chapter of the American Jewish Committee, and his induction into 2007 class of International Civil Rights Walk of Fame. Reverend Moss further received the Governor's Award in Civil Rights in both 1983 and 1993 in Ohio. He additionally holds 6 honorary degrees from colleges and universities in Ohio, Georgia, and Arkansas. His devotion to his civic and political community is especially profound. He has served as a national board member and trustee for the Martin Luther King Jr. Center for Nonviolent Social Change, as well as chairman of the Board of Trustees at Morehouse College and a member of the Board of Trustees at the United Theological Seminary. His service has been recognized by the Ohio House of Representatives, Ebony Magazine, Cleveland Press, the Black Professional Association of Cleveland, the American Red Cross of Greater Cleveland, Project Love, the Cleveland Jewish Committee, and University Hospitals Health System, which created a special medical center partnership bearing his name. Reverend Moss earned his bachelor's degree from Morehouse College and his master's of divinity degree from the Morehouse School of Religion and Interdenominational Theological Center. He went on to complete special studies at Morehouse and later earned his PhD in ministry from the United Theological Seminary. Reverend Moss is married to Edwina Moss. Together they have 3 children, one of which tragically passed away in her youth. Ladies and gentlemen, on this dreary winter day here in Cleveland, we're glad to bring you such a warm and inspiring figure. I want to introduce you to Reverend Otis Moss. Thank you for coming to City Club.
Ralph, thank you very much for such a warm introduction. And again, a warm welcome to the City Club, one of our nation's foremost free speech forums, with a continuing history, a rich history, and you are looking forward to, and we are looking forward to, your centennial celebration about 4 years from now. It is always a reward and a challenge to share this experience at the City Club, to hear and learn from that long list of historic speakers you have invited across the years, and I have been privileged to share for the past 33 years. It is always a blessing and an inspiration to have Edwina, my wife of 42 years, share these experiences. As a matter of fact, Ralph, she was a member of the staff of Dr. King at the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, and it was from that position that we were united in holy matrimony by our dear friend and brother, Dr. King. I want to take a moment to express deep appreciation to members of the Olivet Institutional Baptist Church who are present today, and as I look around the room, I see individuals with whom I have been privileged to know and work with across the years in a very special way. To my right and to your left is Margot Copeland, who served as General Co-Chair with Attorney Ernest Wilkerson of the Retirement Gala that many of you attended a few days ago. At the table in front, I see Vic Gelb. We shared the platform not so long ago when the two of us together were inducted into the City Club Hall of Fame. And I still remember, Vic, your inspiring words, along with your sense of humor. After that, someone asked if we were going to put this on the road. And I told them we were waiting for a contract. I want to say a few words today about cities. I do not speak as an urbanologist or a regionalism expert. However, having lived in the rural South during my birth and formative years, and having lived in urban areas for more than 50 years, I want to say a few words for the next several minutes in the context of a pastor and human rights activist for more than a half century. A word about reclaiming our cities and enhancing our regions. Some 40 years ago, two